Hi, welcome back to Barber and Haskill's kitchen. My name is Amanda. We did something a little different this month and we let our Facebook fans vote on what they wanted us to make on today's show. The options were between a gluten-free chicken finger and a chocolate chip gluten-free cookie. And as you can probably tell by some of the ingredients sitting out here, the cookies won, I think by a unanimous decision, and I'm totally okay with that because as we know, I love to bake. So I'm just going to go over some of the ingredients that we are putting in the recipe. Because this is gluten-free, it might be some ingredients that you don't necessarily have in your cupboard unless it's the kind of baking you do regularly. So we have an almond butter, and you want to make sure your almond butter gets a really good stir. If it's too greasy, or on the flip side, if it's dried out, the cookies won't bind properly. So you want to make sure that you pick out a really good almond butter. We have some vanilla extract, baking soda, cocoa powder, salt, we have an egg, and then we have some organic coconut palm sugar. This sugar can be found in the health food section at any of your grocery stores, or you can find it at the bulk barn. As well, in that same department, you can find Enjoy Life chocolate chips. These are dairy-free, gluten-free, and they're made from only 3 ingredients. So they're a little bit healthier than your average chocolate chip. So I'm just going to show you, we've kind of mixed some up already, just to speed the process up here. And as you can see, the consistency of the dough, don't be afraid, it's going to be kind of like soil, kind of a little bit like dirt, like soil. And you're just going to pack them together. And instead of making them into a ball like you would with a normal cookie, you kind of want to flatten them out because they're not going to spread out like a normal cookie would. So I have a few already out here on the plate. I can show you that I just made, just molded into these. And they're a little bit oily as well, but don't worry, they will turn out. The worst case scenario, they might be a little crumbly, but they'll still taste really, really good. So that's it. It's a really easy recipe to make. And I'll make sure that I post the directions as well as the ingredients and quantities in the comments below this video. Now, for the sake of this video, we've pre-made some. I'm just going to show you those. And they come out of the oven basically looking exactly like how you put them in. Just kind of give you a little show of what they look like inside. So they're very chocolatey, very gooey. They taste really delicious. This is probably the best healthy cookie I've ever tasted. I really, really like them. Although they are a healthy cookie, I wouldn't recommend eating a lot of them. There is sugar and almond butter in them, which could be a little bit heavy, so I wouldn't recommend eating too many of them, even though they're delicious. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or any ideas of what you'd like to see on the show, please write them in the comments below. Bye for now. We'll see you next month.